it seems like if
Okay, Navi on defense,
as I
Vitality
said, if
on
Navi can get off
attack.
to a good start, which they never do, but even still, going on to the attack
Nicely
later,
done,
they might be
Fonte, I
able
like
to
that.
turn it back around. I don't
Yeah,
mind
he's
the
a beast
swap
on
back.
this map,
I think
though.
Xiao always seems to
Okay, this is
do
for
well
everything,
on the
chat.
smokes, had a little bit of a
That is
rougher
a
time
high shock
last
down.
time out, but it's going to be aggressive. Straight into the side they go.
Yeah, checks over towards the right as well. Did not check behind Jenny.
Almost the follow-up too. He's lit Sender down to 1 HP,
Whoa.
but Sender still doubling up. Taking
Whoa,
the
double
control,
dink.
the wall bang from Trex. The plant down below, the right clicks, even a headshot. This makes it easier.
Ow.
With Zip on 1
Ow.
HP, but picking
2v4
up
just
all
dueling over
kills
towards
to
heaven.
clear
He
the
survives
side.
on 1 HP.
Well,
How's he
I
killed
wanted to
3?
start with, as long as they don't go 6-0 down, well, they won't even go 1-0 down.
Yeah, and that really helps the big win condition of Artist getting an op.
This is ridiculous. I don't know how he manages to come out with so much from that round. And this is the start they were looking for. Again, like you see the early presence of Xiao, how he's able to delay
Wait,
the
that's
pressure,
ridiculous,
but
man, and they
Sender
still
does such a
lose?
fantastic job. And yeah, it looked like a done deal. It should have been a
He's
done
1
deal.
HP the
But he's
whole
just able to
time?
pick them off one by one.
Oh.
And well, that's the last thing you want to see. The blood pumping on the Navi side. The sniper immediately into the hands of Artist. It was a game changer when it came to that first map. The second that sniper was in his hands, a different story.
Yeah, but to be honest, Tom, some of it was absolutely ridiculous. Kind of stuff you get reported for in ranked. He was getting collateral.
Hello.
And sniping people through cages.
Hello, man. Congrats on the
Congrats
on the champs.
Put between him, he was still landing those shots. Players, utility, or walls. Now, well, it's not the same sniper. It's not got the same power to it, but in a round like this, it absolutely does. A shot to the body, all that he needs. And rounding the corner to start with, there's 2 players here. He doesn't know about the second one, but he's guessed. And he's guessed correctly.
He's got a decent idea. The thing is, this is an attempt at a ruse. Sender spending his extra credits on getting a sheriff. And he's going to try and put pressure over on this A side, but there hasn't been a need for a mass rotation. This is a round with a low buy.
Wait.
Weaponry.
Surely that shock should have done damage.
When it comes to this defensive side, so they haven't really fallen for
Yeah, they're pretty much allowed 2
anything in terms
deaths,
of the
but it looks like
ruse,
they're not
and a
gonna
nice
get
little
any of these.
crossfire, keeping things clean. Runner now, well, if he had the spike, this would be great. Unfortunately, when you're a lurking Killjoy and they're sat on the spike, it now just comes down to if he can catch someone off guard far enough away that a player can't retrieve that gun.
I mean, that's going to be tough. They're all grouped up together, but one opportunity, perhaps the sniper up close. Reaction shot needed, and it most certainly is found. Straight to the cranium of Runner.
Yeah, a little bit of confidence as well.
0.
And bonus, and we're gonna be able to see an op on the 5v after this, so that's good.
That we haven't seen for the side of Navi, and the thing is, they've gone more heavily into Bulldogs and having those heavier shields. It's not going to be easy for Artist to make this one work. It's going to come down to, can he get the tags, can he get the headshots, can he be a bit more disruptive? Angel is going to go straight back in with a rifle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For now, this is where we need to see the response from Vitality. They've always started both of these maps incredibly strong. They're looking to try and challenge over on A.
Oh, nade missed.
But Nate has left a little bit of a sweet spot for Sender. Survives in the corner.
Still a good bit of damage. Oh, that's actually pretty huge, chat. Oh, dash. Now they got to go over towards middle. It's pretty much, like, not all the time, but a lot of the time you hear and you know you got dash out of them. Everyone will call to go over towards middle just because it's just impossible to go through the choke points unless you got a mentalist on the Omen who wants to send it.
Someone like Sagetsu can leave the site and rotate to the other side of the map, and you're still going to have the information on B. So I expect much more slow burn rounds from Vitality here on the attack. They've got to clear out that utility. And Navi have been, at least until the big
info for info, it's not bad at all.
In the early fights.
Yeah, they've caught safe.
I'm a little bit worried time-wise. We're getting 40 seconds. Looking at the mini-map, they're making the right call, though.
That's what you get from this double initiator. That's why it's become the norm for such a long time.
Yeah, kill trip, and this is the legit kill trip as well. It's going to be hard for these people in Arcade to deal with.
They're only just looking to try and make their way out.
Oh,
Zipan's managed to catch a kill from behind as well, so they've got to be wary of that. If anything, they need to start getting a move on that Vitality side.
Yeah, Angel no recon back of sight.
Angel at the back of the site. One of the rifles that still sat there, waiting for them to make a move. 12 seconds, as they only just looked to get
the most
onto the
important
side,
kill.
they cleared him at least. That should be a plant.
Yeah, a big kill on the site. With that secured, the plant is in. The re-aggression is
Trex is doing it.
With a lightning fast shot onto Artis. The numbers now there for Vitality. The health most certainly is not. 5 HP and 59. They're even
As a recon as well, just came up.
From far back. 59
Oh
health,
boy, Trex.
Like Trex is spamming
How's
with 5
that?
HP.
How is Shao allowed to live
You do not
here?
see that very often. And I think he's done the work. Alongside the spam.
Yeah, I mean, huge round from Trex.
Shao's only got a sliver of health. And
Navi should be happy with the damage done. You've got 3 people that get reset. You've got 1 person that's got to rebuy armor, I'm pretty sure. Someone had enough money for Artist to get up as well.
Coming in, and it still came very close. Like, it was the fact that they had to basically eliminate.
Not entirely sure how they got rid of the kill trip that I was worried about. I guess they shocked it.
If he even lasts a couple more seconds, the rest of the team are there.
Maybe the guys in B main shot it, but
fights being taken by Trex. The other danger as well is the reason
it was a shock.
Okay. For the last couple of rounds is because he's been saving.
Okay, Trex, after a lot of the important kills,
it's in already.
1 away from his ult. Artist does get the up out over towards short.
But you can understand it with the impact that Artist found previously. This is where things tend to get a bit more aggressive for Navi, but already deterred from the early aggression towards short, the rotation from Artist sends him to B.
Tried to break the camera. He at least heard it, knows it's here.
I'm seeing him just post up now in the spawn. He's creeping ever forward. For an opportunity, the cam doesn't go that deep. It's only catching them as they walk out. It looks like he wants to get very aggressive, straight into the turret. They're not safe.
Devastating pick.
Everything. But with the turret online, Artist knows there could be a player. That angle is beautiful also. He'll hold this information, and look at Vitality rotating. The shot. Oh, the elbow baited it out. I don't think that was
the fact that he didn't
intentional.
insta-send kind of gives him a little bit of info, though. Especially with the drone on short here. So perfectly timed. Oops. Perfectly timed knife. We'll ignore the nade.
It's not going to slow them as much as he'd like, but with Navi already having that man advantage, Shao just trying not to
Angel
overface.
sends it in. He has a recon in 2.
Straight into the fray, wanting to try and support. The fragment might kill him off. It doesn't matter. Zipan again. He's just firing from above. Exactly
Mate,
like
Zipan's unreal right now.
Complete takeover.
Damn, dude. Respect. 8-1. One on the pistol. One on the big buy round that forces him down to an eco. Shout out to Zipan here.
From the rest of Navi.
Yeah, a little help.
What was the first pick like?
But really, the gun in this man's hand seems to be all that matters. We expected to run home
Angel.
operator, the positions, and even had the lurk up on B.
Dude, Angel's an absolute nutcase.
But instead, it's just this guy.
Solo peeks with Sova. Pretty sure after he's recon, so they know where he is. They know where the recons come from. And he swings.
Much earlier than
swings and outjaws him.
Yeah, understandable though. You win yourself a bonus round in relatively close fashion.
Early timeout? I mean, yeah. He's consistently done them on the ecos at the moment.
As said, like, is exactly the same as the pistol round. He is just holding.
I think this can be good as well. Give him an idea on the eco. Talk about the buy rounds, what you want to be changing macro-wise.
He's just able to isolate.
Good weather like in Iceland. It's really sunny today, but it's not that hot just because
Iceland. There needs to be someone
Iceland.
watching out from that from here onwards, and I'm sure that's being communicated across to the team. Of course, it's worth mentioning, for either of these squads, they're not in a position with championship points where there's even any hope. If they
lose
this
my
game,
mind
they
coaching
are
Angel?
out. There is no other way through. You look about the next game.
Maybe a little
they
bit.
lose, they're already through. The other side,
Maybe a
they
little
see they
bit.
lose, there
I
is a
think
chance
sometimes you
if
gotta know what you're in
Heretics
for.
and Fnatic finish top 3, which wouldn't be too crazy. So for these two teams, this is a be-all and end-all, last chance.
And
that's why Vitality are trying to slow things as early as
just
possible.
tell me you're not going for the pick deep against an eco. Okay, all good.
Taken down last time, but now spotted for sure. Recon's going towards mid, much faster round from Vitality. I expected a slow burn, but it looks like they have other ideas.
And the timeout at least caused Vitality to switch the Cypher out, so there's no Cypher to stop. This is a great ult. 3 people on site though.
The drone was leading the way just moments ago. Now they go in blind, still committing to the play. It's Runner and Trex to fall. In fact, a flurry of frags.
They know he's here. It's a really giant jewel, and Angel committed to the spray. We got some low HPs. It's kinda doable.
Are so desperately low. Maybe luckily they're up against the operator. We'll see how that plays out. Not a lot of util to help them back through, but as I said, raw Angels have to favor Navi with the HP.
You say that. Safe has already been fragging with just a stinger. Headshot angle being played. Wants a chance to try and take this fight. He spotted out Sugetsu. Still both players standing, but now it is just on to save.
Oh, okay, nicely handled. Still pretty good eco in terms of damage done. Artist keeps us up.
It won't be enough this time. Still, all in all, with some stingers and just a fast-paced round, it's not a bad one from Vitality. They've made things at least costly, but now there has to be a response.
It's a good attempt. The initial side hold, yeah, it was Angel walking down that laneway, grabbing all that value. This man stepping in for the second duel, dinks him up, realizes he's got to be low, easy to finish off, and somehow manages to get to the site. But like I said, they just sustained too much damage, and the call was clearly there. We saw Artis swap over to the rifle instead of the AWP to finish off that last
They had
duel.
one round where Cypher was over towards A, and Vitality know it obviously because they had no Yito here, and then they insta-switched the Cypher back towards B.
It seems like Artis has had enough of it.
Yeah, and they're going fast. I mean, they're just B splitting all the time.
This might be a nasty surprise, and it is.
we had three people looking at the recon.
It was all just a bait to get them to chase him down. And well, this was the round we were expecting a response. The last one.
I'm telling you, this whole best of three, they make Sova look like the best agent in the game. Both teams.
And they walk into a trap, and that trap hasn't stopped.
Gorgeous stuff. And you see the idea of having it on Xiao, getting out of pizza is so easy. Undeniable, in fact. Well, Zipan, nice flash. Good response. Trex does well to avoid it, to respond to it.
Oh.
Whoa. A real chance now for Trex.
Oh.
Another connected.
Oh,
He's down to the 1v1.
God.
His clutch was out of the question. And now it's on the tip of his tongue. He can get this across.
At least he knows the door's broken.
Fury proposed plan 2. Sagetsu needs to be quick. He can't let him escape. Applying the pressure, destroying the dart.
No way, 1v5.
The ace clutch for Trex.
1v5 in a singular limb. That's insane, dudes. That's insane to do.
A 1 versus 5.
How did they get nothing from this double stack?
62 HP from the get-go. And then, well, this shot's just absurd. Like, absolutely ridiculous play from this man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they make Sova look like the best agent. Bro, no reaction, alright.
Why is he not smiling?
Hey, it's another day.
All in a day's work.
Wow.
That should have been around for Navi. That should be a moment where they're extending their lead, but
And they have to eco after.
It seems like they fall at the worst moments, economy-wise.
They have to eco. He buys a hero. Buys a hero op and wait, they can't buy another op after.
Like that.
Oh, that's one that will just crumble any momentum you've got. They did a lot of stuff right. They overpeaked at times, but no way that should have went the other
they're putting
way.
an ult into it.
Angel
Wait, are they gonna mess this up?
And it misses, fails to connect on anything. Maybe the argument can be made it slows Vitality slightly, but I don't know the effect of that will be great. Pistols, for the most part, on the site, but many of them. I see Zipan
There are 5 people to duel this.
And that's why he's already found the first
Yeah, there is a lot of people here. Spike down, they gotta commit.
After that last round, one hell of a way to lose it. This would be Trex trying to step up yet again and be the hero for his squad. They've lost Sender. Runners picked up one, and Trex around the side. It's a big wrap, and up top the Blade Storms picking them up.
Right, yeah, I mean, they really went heavy into this. Hero gun. They had an extra gun with it as well. Hero op, hero gun, and the heavy over rotate does not get punished at all. Just Vitality committed. Such a savage view, man. The guy that 1v5s before puts him down to an eco. He just looks destroyed.
You can apply to these rounds, write it down on a bit of paper, scribble it down, and then throw it out the window. And make sure outside the window there's a burning fire to incinerate it, because logic has left the building. We are 5-2 up.
And now they've got an eco.
They got a blade, so they're gonna win this
Got
round.
safe with knives. Oi, that is unbelievable. Is that a trip in the ceiling? Yeah, that is so cool. And looking at what they like to do, then looking at the jet pathing with the knives. Surely not, guys.
No, not again. A headshot needed, and Op locking him down, and Sagetsu covering the other side. A plant still needed for kicks. His teammate did, well, arguably.
Whoa.
What the hell was that?
Okay.
He jumped around, right-clicking a classic. Okay. Well, I'll tell you.
Hey, it worked.
You're artist. You're in a ranked game, and your teammate does that. He's getting.
It works. Just don't think about it too much.
Here,
so good.
Well, Navi,
Dude, nice trip.
They seem composed.
Bro.
The second you see him start running towards it with a classic, you're like, no! But it worked. It worked. Nice cam for the early info as well.
Oh man, that is so cool.
Almost just to counter him directly. And while
Taking, you're saying that's got B.
That's already going to be another pause onto the board. That's both pauses gone already.
Look at this! You're a lunatic!
He expected him to be
close.
in that corner.
Yeah.
That was nice, man. 2 years ago, Godby did that?
I'm
Really?
sure you
That's
were.
sick. Bam through the roof. I love that, man.
Understandably calling a pause.
Yeah, this was a good good homework from Navi.
They used their first pause in last time.
Maybe Vitality do that too much once they have jet knives.
They haven't got any for the rest of the map, and they're the ones not sitting on the 6. They haven't got a buffer. This needs to be a perfect and streamlined way back in for Vitality. We may see Navi run away with this one.
Clearly,
with
whatever
timeouts.
is going on behind the scenes is worth taking that second pause. Because again, the rounds that they're winning have been, well, a 1 versus 5 and the bonus round. Those are the only 2 rounds they have on the board. And okay, if Trex manages to recreate another one of those, he's pulled off a miracle twice. The fact is, in terms of how this map is going, Navi are firmly in the driver's seat. Zipan's been
What do we got on this one? We've got 2 people over towards middle, so we're either shooting the recon or we're going aggro, watching middle.
This operator really pop
Shooting a
off,
knife.
like it's got to be coming eventually.
Yeah,
Well,
nicely
safe
done.
is the
Nice
one
change
to
up.
bite the
Gets
bullet.
out of there as well.
That was an ambitious push by Artis. Oh, he almost got punished for it with the spray, but he's out.
Angel,
Scot-free. Bit of damage, some shields.
Angel's
stripped
recon
off
the
as
middle
well.
keeps getting value as well.
Artis isn't going to have a care in the world. He's out looking for another victim to take down. Recharge his dash and get him right back into fragging position. Vitality.
Yeah, Safe's been getting a little bit wrecked, whether it's like using his dash early to get out of situations or getting picked off like this.
Dodged it, and he's ready for the fight. Picking off the first, but only 1-1. Still leaves the advantage to Navi. The crossover from center could be everything, and he has
Love that. TP over towards the right. 3v3 retake. Sender has his Omen flash for if they want to set. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, at least they took some space with it like that.
A big advantage now for the side of Vitality.
Aid into flash combo.
Zipan coming in. He's been unstoppable from this spot, but finally he's been put down. Left onto Angel. 1 versus 3, and it's not happening.
There's the bullets going. 5 HP.
Vitality after the pause put themselves back on the board again.
Yeah, it's a nice nice timeout, it seems.
Oh yeah, they're closing in the
4v5.
gap. 3 rounds between them, 3 left to play for. Neck and neck
This
at
TP over
halftime
towards
would be
A
nice
main
to
was
see. Expecting the closer
a big
game.
win.
Now we saw this artist catching the barrel of Safe, launching himself at him as a result. They're right there for Sender. That's where things turn. The fact that he goes for the shrouded step across main, swings from the other side, and Artis's correction, his adjustment, isn't quite enough. Now they have just enough credits to get that off back out for Artis. And after a successful mid-play last time, they're straight in for more. It's
Yeah, we said it might be the win condition.
In
him picks off the picks. First kills, first kill, back to back.
Now the pressure's on the rest of the squad.
Surely this guy gets shot. I'm telling you, this recon keeps getting scans.
A couple of times that we are seeing Artis get those openers. They managed to turn it last time.
Desala, thank you so much for the 14 months. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you for the prime.
I guess at least this time it wasn't safe, but he's been having a quieter game.
Thank you, thank you.
Normally someone
Picks
ruling
one away.
server, a player to fear, but it seems like
3
Navi,
people over towards A.
fear is yet to get to them.
Yeah, so they were pretty much ready
Now
to
still
not
playing an
fight
aggressive
orbs,
angle.
let them get
Careful, he's
let
not
them
the
get
one to give
KO
this
no
away.
matter what.
Normally a
Went for an
safe pair of
anti-KO
hands and
off the
already
back.
Paranoia just to slow them down.
That's exactly what it will do, but
Yeah, we got a
moments
safe
later,
area.
lockdown
Artis
comes into
should
play.
be fine here.
Artis has a gap.
What's dude? Kix has no flash to push him off. He gets a
For the
shot
battle
here.
that will ensue. Hasn't even popped the dash just yet. He's just waiting for the nade. Too far. It's not quite free. He doesn't land it to start with. Dash still not activated. It will
Oh, it
be in
is?
just a moment. And he'll look to
Oh,
swing
boy.
and take this fight. Although his teammates are doing a good job from up in heaven, slowing down the aggression of Vitality.
Honestly,
But they
shout
haven't
out to
slowed
Safe for
it.
the dodge on this
Sender's
one.
up nice and close. He's gonna ult. Oh, he tried
Oh,
to
the
ult,
knife
but
hit him
couldn't
as he was
it
trying to
off
get
in
the
time.
spike over
The
towards
knife
site.
has
Now the
delayed
Killjoy
him
has
to
to
the
just
plan.
gauntlet
Instead,
run.
will come in a few seconds later. It'll be runner coming through 30 HP to try and plant this. And indeed, losing players, losing teammates in the meantime. Now the 30 health. Killjoy's the
Oh
only one
man, the
left.
kills and the
Wouldn't you
perfect
know,
timing of the
Zipan
knife.
from up in heaven's a force to be reckoned
Win
with.
one,
That's
lose
7
the
rounds for
next.
Navi.
1-9 loss
I think
bonus,
he
but
has
they're
12
they're
kills.
doing
I'm not
okay.
kidding.
It's
I
only
think
it's
at
only
least
Safe
10
that
of
gets a
them
little
have
bit wrecked
got.
money wise.
Like,
I think
He
saying that.
got 4K from there. I think he got 3 in the pistol. He just got a couple there as well. I'd say there's probably one more
where he got
somewhere.
2.
So,
Dude, why are they going for a
it's
double?
ridiculous. It's just his spot.
Why are they
Again,
both
it
going
seems
for a
like
jump
lot of
peek
these
over
rounds
towards
are
middle?
Fighting back from a disadvantage.
What's going on
and
there?
Not doing too badly at it. A few missed shots here and there. That knife's actually so critical because it bought an extra, I think, 5 or 6 seconds for everybody else to rotate in and have to go for that plan rather than just having a safe spot. 7 on the board. No
It's Slimmetry. It's gone
round
next, man,
has been
surely.
brought together for the side of Vitality. They haven't managed 2 in a row at all. They at least have themselves a bye, but again, there's pieces missing. And Trex, the guy who pulled off the ridiculous clutch earlier on, only has himself a
Oh, we
stinger
spot
to play
so
with.
much for
That's 4 players in mid. Angel just got so much information for Navi, and it's sending Artis forward. He knows at most there's 1 player waiting
It's
for
a
him
good
in B
reaction
main.
over
So he wants
towards
to
B.
take
They
the
take all the
space.
space
Now
once they
post
spot
it
him
up
on
like
middle.
this, as long as they have some
I think there was some
semblance of
sound
mid
over
control,
towards A main
those
as well. Not
players on
entirely
A
sure.
are completely happy to sit in position. It's going to be impossible to sell the fake, and Vitality are walking into it.
The thing is, the player he normally meets is Runner.
Other
There is no
3-person stack.
Like, he will be able to
Navi
hear
off the
it if
bat
it's there,
again,
so
also
he
going for
really
the
can
anti-KO. We got
confidently
Trip
fight the
Trip
spot.
over
There
towards
hasn't
B.
really been
Cam
some
here.
dry pushes into this side of the map.
Those tankers, they
Already
can't
though.
use the cam.
Ultimate expended. It's just going to have to be the sprint through. Well done
Oh,
by Trex,
lovely
though.
trade.
And that actually allows for immediate
Yeah, through the
trade.
smoke on
The
this.
only thing will be, do they want to try and kill off Zipang? Because allowing him
It's a
to be
very
brought
hard
back
retake. You might just
might cause
accept
some
this one.
problems.
I think that's the idea.
Like,
of
the money
players
is
sticking close
actually
to
low.
door 2,
Like,
in
Artis
fact,
should
is that
just...
the second they try to
Artis
bring
should just
back
see if these
those
two
spray,
can get a
maybe
kill,
get
or maybe
another
even
kill for the
one,
trouble.
honestly, considering the money.
If they don't, well,
See if
that's what
Sugetsu can get a kill and just save.
Locked in late.
Hey, this guy's low money as well.
Vitality
I might
close
just save it.
Take a look at the spike. Nanos, at least 1 nano sat on it anyway, so they can definitely run this clock down. And in order to get those nanos activated, you've got to get past the players holding below.
Yeah, just
Navi
going for a pick to
realize
see if they
that's
can do
a
it.
pretty tall order, and with not many credits left for the final round, they've decided that these weapons are better kept
Ike.
to fight for round number 12. This will be 7-4.
I
for
do have some, I
Vitality,
think, somewhere,
a
Psych.
slow but steady path back into the
It'll
series.
happen at one point.
Yeah, I guess as well.
Appreciate that, man.
Zipang's
Thank
dead,
you.
So who's going to reclaim all of
True.
that space?
No point going heaven without that guy.
Genuinely had all of the kills from there. Not a man they wanted to lose. And while Vitality are now bringing this back, that's the thing. 4-5 rounds, it's workable at least, especially with
That's
their
definitely
pistol record
workable,
so
yeah.
far throughout this series. Obviously for Navi though, going onto the attack, again, historically when this was a good map for
Fast
them,
A?
they won it on the attack side almost every single time. The problem is there has been a fall off. You're talking about Ascent.
Yeah, just
like,
keep
you'll
an eye
still
on the
think of it
Shao's
as a strong
and
map. They lost it
Flash.
3 out of 3 times when it came to
He
this
might
second
get
split.
hit by
So
the knife.
It's not been anywhere near as solid as we've seen in the
Oh,
past.
he got hit by the
Pressure
knife.
Immediately put on.
Yeah, you
Safe
can send
wanting
that
to
now.
pick up the pace.
Hit the Omen.
He's going to try and run it down. Well, with the cross already kept, the dart is good, but they can't do any damage off it.
Yeah, Cloudburst stopped the initial pulses from catching anyone.
Again,
and then
over-rotate
the
has
player
never been
took him
punished
on the
yet,
side.
so
That's
5 people
and
here,
safe.
nice and
Big
early.
walls, thick ones in between him and his opponents.
Keep an eye on Shao's flash team as we saved it. Flash goes in, flash into flash. Well, they didn't take enough space. It's going to be hard for this one.
Revealed up and almost out of the round. He's down to 1 HP. And he's gone to the shock dart, but Sugetsu steps up. What a play from Safe.
Yeah, people have been doing this smoke a lot.
And it seals the fate of Navi. 7 is all they get, at least for half one.
Alright, really cool. Yeah, they did. I don't know what util it used over towards Heaven to actually prevent them from coming out so heavy on this, but yeah, it was Omen Flash into KO Flash, and then no one really got too much space other than like a little bit more of Heaven. I needed to see people jump into it, but this smoke was the silent MVP in this. Look at it.
That was where they were losing every single one of the retakes was people rotating.
Blocks off you going into Heaven, it blocks off there.
And so the adaptations are there, and as it was said by Safe, they are back in the game.
Sophia
Valorant.
Valorant, thank you so much for the 3 months.
That could be
Thank you.
right
Appreciate the
back
support. Thanks for the prime.
level with Navi after, well, for
Why is the
the
smoke
majority
good? You
of
can
this
hide
game,
into it,
doing
and
a
to most of the
6-2
people that
scoreline,
are
Navi
dropping
looked
down,
to
it
be
gives you a little
firmly
bit of
in the lead.
space to rotate as well, all the way through. And if you're under Heaven, like even if they have dropped down, they then got to go into a smoke to kill you and take the angles.
Pressure put on Runner to hold B if the play comes in there. He's had a slow start, can't be undersold. That attack side was not kind to him. I think he comes out of it with 2 kills. Now on the defense, though, they'll be playing through his utility, and if they do push his side
where we at?
down, I think Runner's going to have a much easier time.
It's
So that's
2-3,
being
right?
cannon
With
fodder.
pistols.
Initial fight for Trex, get some information. One player coming down
All
mid, but,
one split.
well, now there's 2
Rip
at
here,
least
I like
being
that.
seen. start to put together the pieces.
Reactive smoke to try and make sure they can flood over towards the site. Oh, and a smoke back at site to hold a little bit stronger.
Out there, but now the support has come through. The question is for Navi, where are they going? And if you take a look at the spike, back is the arrow.
Yeah.
What a weird round this is. They insert artists.
If he survives from this position, I'd be incredibly impressed. It seems like they know where he is and is slowly
Yeah, Norman's going to clear him.
For Navi, this
Nicely done from Vitality, and I think Navi didn't take enough space with what was going on.
Sold out,
The reactive util was pretty good from Vitality.
And now they're going to try and rotate back almost to the same spot again. It looks like they're trying to fake.
A 2-pass and fake over towards A, and then they're going to walk into B.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing it slow.
This guy did enough. He saw 2. What they wanted.
Anything other than this being an A play. The knife goes down. The presence is there. They saw the rotations.
They're going to even prod over towards A, take the duel.
2 kills on the board. Utility gone. The swing.
No way, runner.
He's not looking the right way, and
Yeah, bro. What were the comms on this? I guess the comms were there's 2 on short. And he thought that was everything. This is a nice, strat, or like a nice mid round in the 4v5 here. 2-pass and fake prod over towards short.
Any position they want and wait for Vitality to attempt this retake with very limited utility.
Dude, Shao still has Omen Flash. This is done.
This was the post
when does Angel get his recon?
After all. The way they got there was definitely a little bit interesting. It's going to be... He still gets 1.
Wait,
looked
where
like
did the Omen Flash go?
Rights, but the trade instead is solid. Sugetsu needs to go big here. Left down to just 2 players. Time ticking away, but
where did the Omen Flash go? I missed it.
This guy has been
I was too busy looking at the duel. I guess as they ran out, they did it over towards spawn or something. I don't know. I think they could have organized this a little bit better. I don't know how long Angel had on his recon.
Tracks with the triple. This guy has been unreal. So many big rounds for him, keeping the squad in. And yeah, for Navi, it's a very weird round. And I think this is just mid-round calling. There's no way that they had this as a plan.
Yeah,
Seeing too many
and it
players,
was
leaving artists behind to try to
there's
find
no one
1 or
shooting
2,
the recon again.
faking out on A. I mean,
You got 3 people on site. It's a recon that can get shot from sight, and no one shot the recon.
Thrown in the mix, and it was tough for Vitality to read.
Went into
but they make it
CT.
work on the retake, put the
Yeah, I
pistol
don't like
on the
that.
board.
With what they were doing here, I don't like that.
And their investment, actually a bit more heavily investing than I anticipated.
I would need to watch it again. Maybe it's not as bad as I think, but at least we get this though. We get a pistol each into last map, like that. They heavy invest again a little bit too much, so if we do see this, which is out already, this Outlaw, if it survives into the next round, it's going to have 3 people that it can one-shot.
That makes me very happy.
Oh,
the only thing
Navi
scarier than an Outlaw, granted nobody has shields,
might have
but
messed up here. I'm not going to lie to you. The big investment.
12 damage.
They got the plant, so maybe they'll be okay.
I hope in the buy round he plays.
Let's see if they get another plant.
I'll be fuming. I'll be absolutely fuming. I'd love to see aggressive.
This should be okay, actually. It's just Angel at the moment.
That's maybe a bit too much to shift your whole setup for it. I would do it, but yeah, maybe not here in VCT.
Yeah. Or maybe. Oh, this is a contact play, which ultimately will end up with Navi getting shredded. They're walking straight into the utility of runner. Rifle here as well. No, yeah, he has run out of bullets, but he's got support. Shock dart already in, and while this is just going to be a mow down, remaining players already tagged, and
more with the classic.
If he gets anything from here with the classic, I think we have to almost ask Vitality what's going on.
Well, it's a messy fight, but one that's ultimately won.
And no one has to rebuy any armor.
7-7. We're tied up. We're neck and neck.
Okay, I can do the maths on this. Let's see who buys light armor. I think it's 2, but I could be so wrong.
And rightfully so. I love this setup. I like the fact that you have the support coming through as well. Important that Trex is there to cover the back of runner. He's focused on the players making it to site. There really was just no safe haven for this squad to rotate to. For Navi, though, this is the round where they get rifles out. It's going to be a big challenge to make this round work on the defense. You've got a Stinger,
and even with that, we're missing some of the util as well. So let's keep an eye on Safe.
Aggressive start to the round. Safe is going to look for that A main control. In the meantime, side of Navi are just walking their way up. The thing that makes me nervous is the position of the spike and the hands of who it's in already.
Stinger here. I mean, Stinger does good to get 1. That is what we're talking about. One of them's 20. One of them was the light armor, and the other guy got damaged down.
Angel now looking to be late to the party, and he will fall to it as well.
Or was it both of the light armors?
A cheaper operator, and Shao
I'm not even sure, but yeah, that came back. That backfired, man. That little investment into the eco. Wrecked him.
With the spike down in main, there's not really anything.
Also, the Stinger did great.
Point.
And this is fantastic for Vitality. They'll fill in the space and pick up all those rifles, free upgrades. A huge round for the defensive side, and it comes on the back of the Outlaw. Safe, smiling ear to ear after that one, rightfully so. Upgrades found by all 4 players. Now they've got rifles, they've got credits, and Navi got 2 pauses. Well, let's make that 1. They've just activated the first of their 2. At 7 to 8. I mean, it's good for them that they still have that little bit of wiggle room, right? Vitality are out of pauses. All they've got is what they brought to the server. Navi get to touch base with Latex and Vlad. And, well, it better be a fruitful conversation. Next round up is a
rough spot for them to be in.
No, and the thing is, they basically walked into the trap. A solo player waiting to come in from that A main position, and well, the setup was.
The other guy had taken damage. He was heavy armor. Okay, yeah.
Honed in on shore. It almost
the
became too easy for
Stinger doing work then.
Off with the number of distractions that were there. Clearly, something Vitality were very well prepared for. And now they come in with pistols, and that's the thing. It seems like the defensive side are heavily pinging mid on the map at the moment. Clearly something they're wary of. It's what they did in their low buy rounds, running it down with a Stinger, trying to take that control. The thing is though, this is such a huge economic boost with keeping those rounds clean. As you said, picking up the rifles that Navi left for them. It puts Vitality in an amazing spot
Sheriffs,
for this defense. And
one
now
Stinger.
looking at Navi and going, okay,
we called to go over towards B early, and we got ours in. Trex could farm them a little bit here.
The fact is, though, we talk about this team when it matters, and right now, it matters.
Like, Trex could really farm them.
Backed into a corner, they gain one hell of a bite. The setup, Trex, a man after my own heart. The spray, it's not great.
People are beating the spam.
It's not catching a lot, and they've managed to creep up close. Now
Yeah, we go for this.
He's got support.
I haven't seen this for a while. The last time I saw this was Paper X when they were up a lot and they did it just as a bit of a meme.
4 players coming down the laneway, shock dart fired out. They're going to be focused on him as they make their way around that corner. That's the chance for Runner to grab a huge play.
Telling you, man, Navi's biggest kryptonite is this recon.
Oi,
nice shots though.
2 kills on the Sheriff. Angel with one of his
Spike in the open.
The spike is left behind. Luckily, it's retrievable. It's found and it's planted.
Wasn't fought for.
I mean, they still shouldn't win just because of low HPs, but
still yet to retrieve a gun, although
double.
I have to assume there's something on the deck. Yeah. But it seems like most of this is going to come down to get so much damage done. But the
this is HP 6.
Kick survives, 3 kills for him in the round, and although in
nice,
isolation,
it's a nice eco.
Bad, it's some damage. We now need to see what's there in the buys, or if Vitality are just going to keep running away with this one all the way to the finish.
I want to point it out here, Tom, but they lost the round because they didn't pick up the Odin. You never know.
Yeah, the like 15 HP Odin spam.
Oh my god, well, that's how that happens.
Shot at the Sheriff, let me tell you. That 2 shots out the Sheriff looked a little bit
nice.
Gorgeous play, but Kick's able to correct in the way through center to back him up. They've got all their bases covered, 9-7. Solid scoreline for the defensive side. Navi, rifles though. This is the big round, and they managed to make it pretty damn close in the last. Those Sheriffs were popping off. Let's see what they can do with the Vandals.
Standing ahead.
Market. Oh, I mean, the recon goes off, and this is the one that scans the corner here, right? So do they not need to check?
Looks like he wants to challenge,
I don't know if you can dodge this from here or not. Oh yeah, they do. They're not even checking over towards the...
They had to do it themselves. It seems like Vitality, though, are not just willing to sit pretty. It seemed for a moment they were going to try and almost aggressively double up onto short. I don't think, yeah, that drone's not going to get anything other than the fact that KO's in the vicinity.
That's a lie, right? This guy and this guy. Man, Sen's
like
about to reach 9k.
The side of Vitality into over
a double setup over towards B main, double setup on short.
Not really
Up holding.
Watching there. B main walk up, but they've got a cam in it. But other than that, like there is nothing to do but sit and wait. Take the space, see what the reaction is. There's been no reaction. Vitality are sat steadfast. Runner pushed up in main, not too aggressively. Still gives them space. Sender up close is in a bit of danger, but they've innate to potentially even cover his fallback or his re-aggression. There's the spot from Runner.
Yeah, 30 seconds. You've got all the B main control.
And even Trex finding one on the way out. Okay,
oh,
don't. That's less thorns in their side, but still the one on site to deal with.
Nice shot from safe. Oh my god, Trex is Trex is killing me. He's so aggro over towards stairs. At least the rest of his team flood in.
1 versus 3 in a plant.
He's got the plant, but I don't know if he'll get much more. The first shot's quick, but the way the Vitality were running into that side,
at least they get the plant so they can buy on top. That is the only thing they got going at the moment.
On the line in the next match, if they win this one, Heretics await for Navi, a foe that they've fallen to every single time in this exact match.
Yeah,
It's
not
always the
entirely
elimination
sure
game.
where the smokes went earlier, because they faked short, right? So they did a smoke on short.
Be 1 foot.
Smoke was a little bit late spawn.
A place this organization has never made it to before. And for Navi, something they're not used to missing.
CNED, hello, hello.
Sit heavy with them. One more pause. The timeout
Chilling.
used by Navi. That brings us to all 4 timeouts used in such a big matchup. It's what you expect. And called early enough. 10-7. A gap that's manageable. With the home stretch will be managed.
Yeah,
only
it's
by
got to be
players
done.
Down there. This is the last chance for the coaching staff to input. And a big round upcoming. 5 ultimates, 3 for the attackers, 2 for the defenders, most of which carrying heavy impact, heavy weight to them. Economy, well, it's pretty good for Vitality. They can afford to have a B, maybe even a C plan. For Navi, they're 3 rounds behind, and all their credits are going on the line here. Even here, there's going to be weaknesses. I'm looking at that. You guys can see it at home too, right? Angel, Guardian, everybody on light shields as well. So they're still struggling for money now, and if they lose this one, they'll be struggling into the home stretch.
It's been 5 rounds in a row now on the defensive side. It seems like it always takes some time for Navi to find their footing. A problem that surprisingly we didn't see in that first half.
Vitality's to lose at the moment.
Up,
oh
but
boy.
It's been a different story ever
We
since.
go for EG
looking to disrupt,
with a bit of vision strikers. Or with the Jet, this time with the Omen. It's kind of what it's a variation that I think Fnatic like to do sometimes. You got 2 where they had to smoke up towards here as well, but I like it. It's like a double combo. This guy can spam with the recon, this guy can get a kill close with the recon. And they also at least create a lot of pressure over towards middle, and then they insta-leave it. So Navi now have to use their drone early, clear all of this.
Drone even has to be used on mid by Navi to clear out these corners.
Yeah, literally that. At the same time, they were droning over towards middle as well, so Vitality kind of don't get info if they follow this drone up, other than the fact that this alarm bot is here.
Is running the clock down, making it a bit more of a frantic play by Navi when they eventually
can Trex get here in time to use his ult? Does he?
They need to go straight into Kicks, who's picked up 2. He falls eventually, but on the backside we've still got Runner. Had an awakening in this half, and he's calling in the fire support. Nice shot.
Nicely done, yeah.
6 bullets left, but 4.
It's a solid defense half.
Can't
really fault it too much.
First, and the shorty denies it. He'd still have so many left to take down. 11 on the board for Vitality. The home stretch is here. 2 rounds, and they'll be moving on in playoffs. Navi going out first.
Yeah, good understanding how big the round is. Just all of the ults.
With even a loss to Heretics not sending them out. But also, again, if Fnatic win, it puts them in such a good position to make it through. With obviously their spot already guaranteed. It makes things that little bit more interesting with opportunities all the way there. Nonetheless, Ardis with a Blade Storm. We say that Navi always leave it late versus mates. Oh, you're talking about now. This would be the time. It's definitely not the time when it comes to their economy.
They gotta either Angel or Ardis has to hero this round.
But that is just kind of how Navi does things.
Well, last time we were counting them out at 11.
Navi no timeouts. Everyone's used all their
They made the
timeouts.
comeback, not to overtime, to a regulation victory, 13-11. For Navi, doing it again, 11-7 with Vitality having full wind in their sails. It would be an impressive achievement.
They don't have the Jet to send it. They really just prod
that
him.
will not happen.
The solo
Still
Guardian.
good for more. Out here, locking down the angle and maybe soon sending the troops back in the other direction. 4 players on A. Big stack up. And the Traps caught one. Up he goes!
Oh boy.
Goes
Yeah,
just
this
like
is
that.
crumbling.
Artis had a chance
Still
with
falling
the Blade
apart.
Storm, but with that down and out of the round, hope is starting to fade for Navi.
Yeah, that was a chance to leave Runner isolated. Instead, now he has that support from Kicks. And they still have a bolstered up A site if anybody was to push that way. And you can see the defense is just falling back further and further. They're going to have to really ply them out of these corners. They have any chance of this round. The weaponry's not there. The only hope is to try and delay the rotations.
Yeah, and again, just shout out to the Util, man. Lovely smoke from Sender.
And Branger is just hoping for a single kill, but that won't be the case.
5 chances for Vitality, and
5 attempts
Navi.
to eliminate Navi.
Dude, this is devastating for Navi. So they missed out on Madrid because of singular limb, missed out on Shanghai because of singular limb. Been out on champs now, singular limb. Biggest format haters, Navi.
Why is the guy in lane not going with them here? Why is he not running down? It's because Kix had thrown a nade that stops him, that leaves Angel trapped in that laneway. And it is the easiest kill to follow up on. They cut what should be a split into the site. They cut one head off the snake. And only one was left.
I think they got to do something like this, but dude, look at Vitality. They're so ready for this. 3 people fighting.
Early, but it's punished on the other side.
Whoa, wait, really?
He's even caught one, but then punished. And a chance for Kix.
It may be a chance.
He's on the site with
this guy in short can definitely win this round.
Good there. Well, this flash will take Zipan down, leave him in the dirt. There's even a chance to recover Kix if they could fight off.
Yeah, maybe the maybe saw the window was not broken. Didn't feel like he could go up towards short. Rana puts the ult down. They haven't planted at least. They can chill.
They can opt to just fall out of this round. They don't have to go towards that A site, but that's the read. Runner is well aware of the potential fallback. They're going to have to run and make the steps, but instead they've been caught. It's going to slow them down that little bit more. Definitely not ideal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's better to make a step or get a little pop-up on their screen. Oh, there's one there, by the way, and he ain't moving. A little bit of a...
They're trying to use it to their advantage now, I guess.
Another rotation from Navi.
The thing is, no one
They've got the timing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a free site.
Runner is, I think, maybe the one that's starting
a free
to realize
site.
This is
Angel's
going to
have his
recon. They're more than
recon.
happy to play in that retake. The worry, though, is the fact that you have Angel with that Hunter's Fury. That's going to be so pivotal in their post plant, maybe even trying to use it that little bit more preemptively.
Yeah, there goes the recon.
The penny will drop.
Once they clear over towards site, I don't even know if he's going to want to use this overall here.
Well, winning this clutch will definitely
Just feels crazy risky.
Game,
pretty much just means that you isolate Sugetsu into a 1vx duel.
5 straight rounds, and it starts with this, the 2v2, Hunter's Fury online. But it won't be used in the post plant. Not to deny a defuse, they'll be too close by then. Will it even be used at all? That's the question. Maybe hoping to use it for the next round, but they still have to fight for it tomorrow.
3 HP.
Sugetsu might not
I guess the shorty out.
Shorty is from range. It is enough.
Well, every single round on defense. Navi's year is done. 3 times singular limb. And Vitality. You get 2 chances, 2 games, 2 best of 3s are trying to make champs.
But it definitely took a little bit of time. Map 1 was a slip up after a